My 1985 Dodge Ramcharger. It has the, the 360, which personally I like the 360. The 440 would be nice in it, but 360 is better than the 318 personally. It's sitting on some, at least the same tire when I got it was 31, so I just kind of stuck with them. But they're Mastercraft MXTs, mud terrain tire. And they're sitting on 8.5-inch wide aluminum rims, but I will be getting eventually at least some steel rims for it. I'm still working on the CB, still kind of working on the lights. I'm going to be putting a light rack on top. I'm still debating on what kind of lights I really want. Show you the inside of the motor. When I got it, it was basically kind of like a daily driver. It's kind of dark, but it does need some work. It has a little bit better quality. The radiator needs to be replaced and a couple other things, but otherwise it runs just fine. It runs like an old truck, but it's kind of turned into like a weekend warrior off-roader project, but it's my daily driver at the moment. It doesn't do too bad on fuel. It gets, oh hell, on a good day maybe 11, but that doesn't really matter to me. I like it. I thought about selling. I tried to sell it a couple times, but then I just like, nah, it's just, my whole family calls it the beast because it's been like, no matter what I do to it, the damn thing keeps running. About a month ago, I actually lost, no, it's not that one, but I was driving out in the country. That tire had came off, messed up a good portion of the back of the rim, but I was able to kind of grind it all smooth and put the spare on and drove it out, because, I mean, really out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, she's been a good runner, and I'm basically gonna be later on when I have kids and all that, which will be in like a year or two. I'm pretty much gonna rebuild the engine, comp cam, Elderbrock, intake, carburetor, the works, and I kind of rattled the thought about putting a Cummins in her because she'd be a great candidate, but just can't find a Cummins, and that's just too much work for me. But yeah, it's a pretty nice rig. I don't think I'm ever going to get a lift kit for it. I think the 32-inch tires will be probably about it. If it had the 440 or a Cummins, I would put like a 3-inch lift with like 33s or 35s, but that's really about it. But yeah, Montana mud flap, because I'm from Montana. Proof right there. And at the moment, it has a pipe, which is kind of my redneck innovation. It's got a Flowmaster Super 10, but I will be getting another Flowmaster Super 10, but it's going to be dual, because I want to put dual pipe on it, but start it up. Doesn't sound too terrible. It's a lot quieter than what it was. When I first got it, I had cut the catalytic and the muffler off, and it was really loud. I mean, especially because the pipe where I cut it ended up to be right under the freaking seat in the very front, so it was louder than shit. Finally had to fix it because I just couldn't stand the exhaust fumes anymore. It sounded freaking really nice, piped like it was, but I kind of figured I better fix it before I get a ticket for it or something. But yeah, it sounded freaking beastly. But when I rebuild the engine, I'm definitely gonna put hooker headers with a true dual exhaust on it, which that's gonna sound pretty good. I also kind of made this video just to kind of see if anybody had any tips or ideas I should do for it, because I mean, at the moment I gotta fix the brakes on it, and that's about it really. I mean, there's one brake on this rig that works. One brake, and I use it as a daily driver. And I go mudding every once in a while. Not like in the mountains at the moment, but like when it rains out here and the dirt roads just become big old mud holes. If anybody asks about the tires, I like them. I think they're really nice. Ice, they're fucking shit. They're just crap for ice. Snow, like if you're going in like 5-foot snow drifts, put her in 4 high and dig yourself right out. Mud, I've actually had to find a pretty deep ass hole before I had to put it in 4-wheel drive with these tires. That is also because of the 8.5-inch wide rims, which help with the tires. But I was either gonna get these or some Kelly TSRs, and I figured mud terrain would look a hell of a lot better on it. It's been a good rig though. Taking it to Washington once, and that was when it was all piped too, and that was a long trip. But yeah, the inside's kind of a little rough if you can see it. It's got the automatic shifter, so I can shift it when I want. Out the back seat, girlfriend's little dog. Got big old speakers. I'm actually gonna be putting a Kenwood in here eventually. But yeah, it's gonna be a project for sure. If you have any ideas on what other stuff I should do, I'd be grateful if you could tell me. Give me some ideas.